Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing a Kennen game, and this is a ranked game, so that makes it a little bit more interesting for those of you who like to see, well, the more serious gameplay. Although between the ranked games and the normal games, there's not a whole lot of difference most of the time, because people still make mistakes and get punished for those. But anyhow, this is on Summoner's Rift, obviously, and yeah, hopefully we will. Are they? Hang on. Ronnie is pro, Matthijs is pro. They have to be friends. Or that is a super coincidence. So let me just go to this lane. Oh, come on. There we go. Keep hitting the wrong buttons here. So yeah, Kennen is going top lane. And yeah, we will have to see how he does against this Riven. So he starts off at very low attack damage. Yeah, we normally don't see attack damage increases or augmentations on Kennen. So normally people don't go for attack speed on him, so runes or well, masteries even. And that's why it's pretty hard to last hit with him in the in the first like 2 levels. After that, you should have plenty of attack damage, sorry, to actually last hit. You can see he went from 55 to 58, and so next level he will have 3 more, and maybe even 4 more, because it all depends on well, the fraction. So you can also have 3.5 attack damage increase. It will still only register like 3, but yeah, in the next level, since that would be 7, you might actually get 4. So yeah, going to 61 here, and 61 should be enough to do the last hitting, as well as, well, you have the Q skill to do the damage, and wow, nice. Getting the extra armor from his lightning rush, making it him able to sustain that damage with no, well, real problems. It's 10 armor, magic resist at level 1, and that is a big deal once again. So yeah, it's like with all of the champions, even those small amounts. Oh, that wasn't good. But yeah, missing the whatever there, the flag toss into whatever the thing is called. So yeah, not getting the pop-up on Riven, so Riven gets out no problem, and didn't even have to use her flash, if she even has flash, because that would be interesting to know. Yeah, she has flash ignite, so the ignite is going to help her deal with the spell vamp that Kennen is going to have, assuming that he goes AP, because I don't know that yet. I will probably put it in the title, so you will actually already know that. Yeah, I'm making some more descriptive titles, because apparently people watch more of the video when I make more descriptive titles. I don't really understand why. So it's not like more people watch, it's that more people watch for longer. Or the same amount of people watch for longer. And I don't know why, but I would like to think that you enjoy the video better if you know what's coming. So, okay. That's cool, I can do that. So Riven going a little bit aggressive on him, but it's really no problem. She has no damage yet, she only has boots. So she should just stay in her, well, do a little bit of minion farming instead of trying to harass all the time. But I guess she is doing some damage. Yeah, she's taking some damage as well here. She's about half health, where Kennen is about 60% health. And yeah, she still has 2 health potions, he still has 3. So yeah, it's all good. Kennen doing a good job. And hitting the Q there and the W. Well, the W always hits, but still. It is pretty good to have these kind of things. So yeah, so the lightning rush gives you extra armor and magic resist, and that can come in really handy against champions like Riven, where you need to, well, take care of the fact that, well, she does a lot of damage, but it's only like in little bursts. It's not like one big burst, except for her ultimate. Her ultimate, yeah, that's really super powerful. I don't know why, but it is. So getting the ultimate here and immediately using it to get the stun on Riven, and wow, yeah, just nuking her down and actually surviving. So he can now pick up this minion. No, he's not going to. He could have just picked up some more minions and gone back home, but going immediately, getting a nice kill there, immediately using the ultimate upon getting it. Getting the stun off and, well, actually 2 stuns off, and getting some, well, nice gold out of that in the end, because that's what you want from a kill. And obviously he is going to be in lane pretty quickly, because he didn't die, so he has to recall only, which takes 8 seconds. Then he has to shop, and then he has lightning rush to get back in the lane, because there is no way not, or no reason not to use it. Since, yeah, it's all energy based, and Kennen can recharge the energy no problem. So missing a couple minions here, and yeah, that's still okay. It doesn't really matter. So 4 in the Thundering Shuriken, 1 in Lightning Rush, 1 in Electrical Surge, and 1 in Slicing Maelstrom. So yeah, Kennen apparently finding this a hard lane to, well, to do his thing, and I think he's right, because Riven is really hard to go up against, but so far he's been doing really well. So an enemy has been slain, apparently in mid lane, getting the kill. Oh no, he actually got the kill in bottom lane, but it wasn't the mid laner. The mid laner is Brand. Never mind. I'm just being stupid. So Riven, yeah, she has to run out. She's really scared of Kennen here. So Kennen buying the offensive items, Riven buying the defensive items. Although she does have quite a lot of them. Is she out farming him? 38 to 46, so yeah, a little bit. 7 more minions, and there are like 5 more minions here. Actually 4, but yeah, so she is actually a little bit up in the minion count, because, well, she has great farming skills, where Kennen has great harassing skills, so he should try to use those. And Riven's skills, yeah, because Riven is a melee champion. She cannot really go in there or go up to Kennen and do the harassment, because she's going to get, well, she's going to take so much damage from just that, and that's why she's having some trouble now. But up until this point, up until Kennen's, well, Thundering Shuriken starts to hurt and his auto attacks start to do a lot of damage, yeah, she is pretty good at running into him. But for now, or from now on I should say, she shouldn't be able to do that anymore. And as you can see, every time she moves forward, Kennen moves back and throws some damage her way. So she's just going to stay back a little and be okay, but not be able to harass Kennen. So, what are we going to see this time from the gank? So at least she did use her shield already now, but her Q is still available. So yeah, she might actually be able to use her Q to get out of it once more. There, it's the Q, first stack, I guess. Yeah, and now the gank should come in. Ultimate coming in from Kennen. The flag toss was a little bit wrong, but they still do get the buff from that, so that's good. And they get a really easy kill actually. So that's because this Jarvan actually understood this time. He needed to wait for the Q, and once the Q is down, once the Q is used, it's on cooldown, it is pretty much impossible for her to get out. And Riven using that offensively instead of defensively when she had no ward, that's just a really dangerous thing to do. So both of them used their ultimate, which is a fine decision, because what are you going to use them for otherwise? It's not like there's a team fighting coming, so all you need to worry about is this lane. And yeah, Jarvan using his ultimate to trap Riven in the damage area, and because Kennen is a ranged champion, he could still do damage to her, while she could not do damage to him. So we're going to see a Hextech Revolver and Sorcerer's Shoes now. So yeah, I wonder why Riven didn't flash out, because she is supposed to have flash, but maybe she already used it and I missed it, or I forgot. But I don't think so. Oh, maybe she flashed away from that first gank? I don't think so. I thought she went got out of that with just the Q, but I might be mistaken there. I don't know. So as you can see, Kennen now really able to farm those minions, and is going to take out this whole minion wave before Riven is even here. Oh, misses the big one. That's a shame. Yeah, that's a lot of gold you get from that big one. He did buy a ward, excellent. He did buy more health potions, even more excellent. Because it is not late game yet. You don't have a Will of the Ancients and a lot of AP. So you need to make sure that you can stay in the lane. Even though Riven is not doing a great job of harassing him, he still needs to take care of that. And he's now going to get a big minion wave with which to, well, just attack this turret. And they're going to take down quite a bit of the health. So he was looking at some other plays on the map, that's why we didn't see the health bars on the map, or on the turret. And taking a little bit of turret damage here, which is fine. He will heal that back up, and he just wanted to do the extra damage to the turret. And now he can take these minions and then finish off the turret if Riven isn't coming back, because he took about 60% off of it. And yeah, he should be able to take about 20 more off of it with just 2 minions here. So yeah, now he falls a little bit further back, going to get this entire minion wave. And finally someone comes to save this turret. And yeah, he does get stunned, but it's no problem. The stun really not doing anything if you don't follow up with other damage. So yeah, going to get another level in the Maelstrom, and we currently have 5, 3, 1 and 2, sorry. Yeah, that means that his Lightning Rush is now giving him a little bit more damage. It's not upping the hang on, pausing the game for a second here until this FPS lag is done, because this is quite annoying. Anyhow, yeah, the armor increase, yeah, he doesn't get that, but he does get a lot of extra damage on his W. So that's kind of the consideration you have to make between the Electrical Surge and the Lightning Rush. The Lightning Rush gives you more defensive capabilities, where the Electrical Surge gives you more offensive capabilities. So as soon as he lands a Q on Riven now, or any other skill really, he can get more damage done with, and there you see it, landing the hit from the Lightning Rush, and therefore doing some extra damage with the Electrical Surge. It's free extra damage, and you really can use it to great effect if you're ahead. If you're behind, I would recommend the Lightning Rush, obviously, because then you get the opportunity to get out of situations more often. You get the well, the extra armor / magic resist, and yeah, just get a lot more defensive capabilities. But yeah, at 2-0 with Riven really not staying in the lane at all anymore. She did ward there, doesn't want to get ganked again. But since they do know where the ward is, it should be easy enough to take that out with either a pink ward or an oracles. So landing the, well, all of the abilities really, flashes after her and getting a really easy kill. This Riven using her Q way too many times to be offensive, while she is behind, and I know that it can be used as an offensive skill. I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with this Riven in this situation using that as an offensive tool, when really all she should do is just farm. She is 3 kills behind, she is now 10 minions behind, so Kennen actually reversing that into an advantage. And she really doesn't have any good items yet, so she can, well, she can use the Wriggle's Lantern to, or the, well, rather the Razors, to do some more damage to minions, but not to champions. It's only a very small amount to champions. So it provides armor on top of that, and Kennen doesn't do physical damage. He does all magic damage except for his basic attacks, but yeah, who cares about those? So yeah, those choices are not very good, and that, in my opinion, leads to her not being able to come back from this, for this moment at least. So her magic resist is 110, that is pretty high, but that's because she does have the Mercury Strats and the Null Magic Mantle, as well as some defensive runes, I would guess. But yeah, still she is behind, and she's not going to come back from this if she keeps this play up, because she needs to be less offensive towards Kennen and maybe help out another lane, because this top lane is lost, and as soon as Kennen comes in, she's going to die. So, the ultimates from Twisted Fate coming out, and I'm not sure where he's going, but oh, he's going bottom lane. And yeah, Twisted Fate not great against as an AD carry. He can do it, but he doesn't really have the range that is necessary for that. And obviously he does have a stun, which is awesome, and which makes up for a lot of that. And combined with the stun on Tarek, yeah, that is excellent. So once again we see this little teleport thing here, so the recall animation, and yeah, I'm starting to think that's just a bug that's, well, that came in with one of the recent patches, probably the most recent patch. And yeah, we do see the jungler coming in here for the enemies. And Riven, in the meantime, is going to mid lane, going into the jungle there. Oh wow, nice. Taking a lot of damage here from the turret, or well, doing a lot of damage with the turret, I should say. And yeah, he saw Riven going into the jungle. Oh, unfortunately doesn't have flash up, so he uses his ultimate with nobody in range. That was a shame, but yeah, that's what Riven does. She moves out of there really quickly, and yeah, she wants to farm up with the minions in the jungle now, because those are still relatively safe. But yeah, if you get spotted and Kennen is behind you, you're probably not going to get them. Yeah, indeed, the enemy team has a lot of stuns, so everyone should get Mercury Strats, and Kennen didn't do that. But he is going to get stunned quite a few times in the team fight here afterwards. But yeah, well, everyone has a stun, I think. I mean, Brand has a stun. Well, I guess Maokai has a snare, which is technically not a stun, but still is pretty, well, annoying to deal with. Riven has a pop-up or a knock-up or whatever you want to call it. Tarek has a stun, and Twisted Fate has a stun, and wow, they I think he could have gotten her a little bit more than that, but Yeah, it's all good. He's doing a good job still. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage coming out. Oh, yeah, I didn't see the needlessly large rod. Normally people go for the Hexo Revolver into the Gunblade or the Will of the Ancients, in fact, on Kennen. So I didn't expect the needlessly large rod, so that damage was a little bit bigger than I anticipated. But still 171 ability power, good deal. And going to get a lot of damage done with that over time. And yeah, Maokai seems to be a lot in the bottom lane. And they are going to take down this turret now and get this dude. The other way around. First get the dude and then get the turret. No, they're not going to get the dude. They do get the turret though, so it's still in the same order that I said it. So Kennen should be pushing mid lane here because, yeah, well, he doesn't really have anything to do here in the bottom lane. But yeah, he's going to just flash in and ult everyone, kill everyone. Except for Twisted Fate, who's going to get killed by this other dude. And this dude is still Kennen's. Come on, Kennen. There we go. I didn't know that, just so we're clear on that. I didn't know he was going to take that. But it seemed like a kill for him. Seemed like a kill Varus should have gotten, but still. Kennen doing a decent job. So they do lose top turret for that, but 1 turret for 4 champions, that's a good deal. I will take that deal virtually any time.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
So yeah, now the top lane is completely open, so that's a good thing for Kennen and not so much for Riven, who was a little bit too aggressive in my opinion taking down that turret, because now all of these minions are still going to go to Kennen. He's going to get all of the experience and most of the gold. And yeah, if she just had, well, let that minion wave just push into the tower, just suicide into the tower, then the tower wouldn't have fallen, sure, but all of the minions would have died and Kennen would have gotten no experience, no gold from that. So all in all, that would have been a much better deal for her. But it's level 13 to level 15 now, so she is kind of coming back, but that's also because the experience levels required for the higher levels are higher, so if you're 4 levels behind at first, then that's going to be 3 or 2 or 1 in the higher levels. But she's still quite far behind and she's still not able to farm that top lane as long as Kennen is there. So Kennen doing some damage but also taking some damage, and fortunately Soraka is here to help him out, and he is going to be farming up all of these minions while we see the Riven pushing the top lane, and someone is going to have to stop her before she gets into the next turret. But it seems that there are 2 guys on their way. 3 now, because we are going there as well. No, we're not. No, we're going there, but Kennen is not. So Talon now getting a big minion wave because of the turret missing. And yeah, Riven now has a very large amount of space where she's unprotected, and it's just that nobody has gone for her yet, but they can pick her off like every time. And yeah, she's already 0 and 3, she has 150 minions, which is very nice, but that doesn't mean she's going to be useful. Yeah, they do get a pick there. And now she's finally 1 and 3. So she's worth gold again. So did Soraka just die there? I think so. So Soraka at level 11, yeah, she doesn't have a level in Q yet. But if you have your Q, that's the star call, then you should be able to scout the bushes without actually running into them, because if it lights up, then that means there's an enemy there. You have several of those skills, by the way. It's also the ultimate from Morgana, has the same thing. Those are skills that cannot be triggered if there's nobody around. So once they become available, so once you can trigger them, that means there are enemies around. It's as easy as that. So getting the kill on the big raid from the other side of the wall. Then going to lightning rush through this. It's not the first time he did this game. He's been taking the raids pretty consistently. And oh no, not getting that. Pretty low on energy there, but still he would have gotten an easy amount of damage done. He wouldn't have been able to follow up with the W probably. So getting the ultimate, but nobody is in the ultimate, and now there is. Using the Will of the Ancients to make sure that he didn't get damaged, but it wasn't really necessary. And going into the next guy, which is the guy with the oracles. So an excellent choice, even though it's the support and it's not the most useful one to kill. Because he has oracles, he's worth about 700 gold. So yeah, should still kill him. But yeah, well, they are going to just move into this ribbon now, I'm assuming. Yeah, because why not? Oh, yeah, Twisted Fate, better choice. Because Twisted Fate doesn't have anything to escape. Come on, Lightning Rush. Lightning Rush, there we go. Getting the Lightning Rush off, but not actually managing to reach the Taric because he got stunned or something. But yeah, landing every other skill on this dude. So Riven still dies. And now he's just going to get out of there and be safe, because it's more important to stay alive than it is to get a kill on some random dudes. But playing a really, really good game here. 8-0 with the 1 assist. That is just awesome. So anyhow, item-wise, we currently have a Will of the Ancients, we have a Zonia's Hourglass, which is an excellent choice, and the Sorcerer's Shoes, and we are currently going for Rylai's Crystal Scepter. Not going for the Death Cap right off the bat. He prefers to go for the more protection of Rylai's Crystal Scepter and Zonia's Hourglass, which obviously is a good choice. Because staying alive as Kennen isn't really super hard, but it's really, really important. Because you do a lot of damage. So it's better to do a little bit less damage and stay alive than to do, or to die really early in the team fight and do no damage at all in the team fight. Obviously in every 1v1 situation it's better to have the more damage. But yeah, we're not dealing 1v1 situations here, we are dealing teams. So we're kind of in the situation where everybody starts grouping up and they should go for Baron at some point, but to get the Baron you need to at least kill the jungler, probably one more. So probably 2 kills will give you a free Baron. Even though they are 6 kills ahead, that doesn't mean that they're invulnerable. And oh, misses the Q there, even though there were 3 guys grouped up. So yeah, Taric once again with the oracles, and yeah, he is able to pick off some wards, but there aren't a whole lot of wards on the map, so he's not getting his money's worth there. And oh, Brand going down, and come on, this Taric needs to go down with his... Yeah, there you go, nice choice. And yeah, this is... It sounds so easy, or it looks so easy if you see people doing this, but... They actually get out very low HP, Riven too late with her ultimate, well, with the shooting thing, I guess. I don't know what it's called, but the active on her ultimate. And yeah, Kennen just staying in because he has the spell vamp, he has the damage to trigger that spell vamp, and yeah, he's just going to take out this turret with Varus. Varus, yeah, taking a little bit of tower damage here. And it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, Riven is still here. They can actually just go for her, because they're both about full health, and they can just kill her. Yep, exactly. Go. There we go, legendary. So you can use the shurikens while in lightning rush, but apparently he wanted to wait until after. I don't know why, but so Kennen doing a lot of damage, and that Riven is, yeah, just not able to do anything. It's just amazing. Well, he does have quite a lot of armor with that. He has 150 armor with that Zonia's Hourglass, and Riven really doesn't have anything yet. Yeah, she has Hex Drinker, but yeah, that's not really going to work out too well. She needs the next item, so the upgrade on this, to actually be, well, tanky enough to take on the cannon for at least a few seconds. Probably not the full combo, but a few seconds. And once again getting the raids, and yeah, even though it's like 60 gold each time, it does add up. He has been taking those for like 5 times now, and as long as he keeps doing that over and over again, he can actually gain a lot of gold from just that. And it's gold that nobody else is picking up. So yeah, they should be going for Baron here, as I said. They should have, yeah, won the team fight a little bit more for the last time, but yeah, they didn't, so they couldn't really go for it. There are no wards apparently, and again an Oracle's on this Tarek. This Tarek is wasting his money, man. That's just crazy. And I don't know where we are, but we're going to follow the team fights in and of itself. Kennen really needs to do some damage to gain back his life, and Tarek needs to die, because if they can kill Tarek, that's another 400 gold. Tarek is getting out of there. Oh, he's still in. He's still here. Yep. They can still catch him, I think. No, Riven getting out of there as well. Both of them getting out. Tarek really lucky this time, but he is really wasting his money, using all of his money on oracles when he can't even push out of the base. So, which wards do you want to pick off? You have to think before you do, because 400 gold is a lot. And yeah, if you waste that 3 times on not picking off any wards, because he has to stay in his base. There is no way he can get out of that. So yeah, I don't understand. I really don't understand what he's trying to do with these oracles. So Kennen going for a solo dragon here, which is pretty entertaining. It should keep him busy for a while, because he really doesn't have the damage to do that. But yeah, Varus coming in now, and that should clean that up quite quickly. Taking about 50% damage just from the dragon. And yeah, that could have been avoided. So yeah, the one of the packages, oh come on, saplings going down there for Maokai. He wanted to spot that that Baron, because obviously they have no wards on that, because they haven't been near the Baron in like 10 minutes, so that's why they have no wards on it. And yeah, just to be safe, Varus has an oracles and is checking around with that to make sure that they didn't plant down a ward. And come on, yeah, get the right ones. Get the AD carry and the AP carry. So the AP carry goes down immediately, the AD carry flashed out. So now it's, yeah, you can kill whatever. And another oracle's going down for Tarek. So, no, just turn back, get Baron. Just ignore the rest, okay? Or not. Or just try to get this Riven who's worth nothing. And they don't even get Riven. So, yeah, this is exactly what you need to learn. You need to learn when not to go for an enemy champion. Because this was kind of a waste of everything. Yeah, now they even lose a kill, which is very unfortunate. They should have gone Baron immediately, and they would have gotten this inhibitor out of that, and probably this turret, and this inhibitor. Because that's just the way Baron works. It amplifies all of your abilities. It, yeah, it's just a great thing to have. So yeah, fortunately they do have some tankiness here, and that will allow them to actually get this Baron. So Baron getting slowed down actually. I didn't know the Frozen Heart could slow down the Baron attacks. But it does, so that's excellent. And Marks of the Storm, yeah, they don't really do anything, but they still get applied to that. And they did get the Baron. It was kind of risky because they had no ward over here, so they couldn't really see these guys coming. And Twisted Fate getting out at very low health, but what's this? I mean, just get him, yeah. So yeah, as you can see, although he only has like 2500 health, he is still in no danger of dying because of the Will of the Ancients. And that's what I meant in one of the previous games. I discussed the fact that Lifesteal and Spellvamp are still highly underpriced. And that's exactly what's happening here. I mean, because this item is so amazing, there's no way they can kill him. He gets so much lifesteal from that, or yeah, Spellvamp, whatever. So much HP from just the fact that he has this one item combined with his AP. It just makes that being a carry turns into almost being a tank. You have so much HP, and you gain so much HP during the fight that you might as well be Cho'Gath or someone like that. And getting the stun on Riven there by moving there with the ultimate, and only needs to have one additional shuriken throw to gain that. So yeah, with the Baron now and 2 guys down, they are going to get this turret and the inhibitor, because how's the enemy going to defend? They're not going to be able to. They have to defend their base against the super minions. And Vera is actually taking down this bottom lane all on her own, or his own. Is Vera a man or a woman? I don't know. It seems like a man. US at the end of a name normally points to a man. Then again, Kill is supposed to be a man, but she is a woman. Oh wow, nuking down the brand there. And yeah, this Nexus is going to go down, and this was an excellent game. So yeah, you can see the difference between ranked games and normal games, because people try hard a little more, but we also got to see the most epic lane, because he did very, very well in the laning phase, and well, it turned out to be spiraling into the end game pretty nicely. So, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. GG.